back at the panel, and Team Liquid won their first game today in the ASUS ROG DreamLeague, the $200,000 tournament where 12 teams will compete, and 6, I believe. I hope it's 6.
Yes.
Yes, because there's a little line. Okay, I just remembered. 6 are going to go to the finals, which will be at DreamHack Summer, and play for the rest of the prize money and also the tournament.
Not only that, but also relevant. Out of these 12 teams, 1 for each region is going to be like removed for the next season.
And then they have to requalify.
Yeah, there will be new 3 qualifying. And I think Sigma International right now, sorry, not Sigma.
They're happy that...
They're happy that they have MYM in the same region, because MYM is 0-9 and they look like it's very big candidate. I mean, let's be fair, Sigma has only 1 win, but 4 losses. They can kind of like come back. This is just not, I mean, I'm not talking about, well, Sigma can go to this DreamHack Summer, which they still can. But at this point,
they're going to win 7 in a row and 8 and 4 land finals.
You're trying to convince us, and then it just Miranda's. It's really amazing. Also,
but yeah, MYM is kind of
today. I need a haircut soon.
You do.
I might actually keep growing it for TI4 though.
Don't you want to?
Crazy.
Don't you want to get like the old fringe back?
Yeah, there's a Twitter about my fringe.
Yeah, I know.
Someone made it.
Tigger's fringe.
That looks good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah. Do you want to like? I'm gonna.
That would be nice.
Empathize.
Thank you, Shane, for that.
I can't actually touch my head because there's so much makeup on it. So I kind of have to give it the whole...
You could draw stuff with the amount of makeup on your head. It's like a
no, we play tic-tac-toe.
If I actually do it, you will come out on your hand.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. No, don't.
So
Jesus, no.
Andy, I know you're going to appreciate this.
Okay.
Team Liquid won a game.
They did it.
They did it.
It was the buy round, though.
You can't say that, but Meteor Makers, you said you thought their draft was quite nice, but then you thought, okay, they don't really have an initiator.
Yeah. Like, the biggest problem I had is when you're playing a style that requires any type of split pushing, right? Like, you have to either have somebody who can punish another lane in case one of the split pushers gets caught. You have to be able to force a fight.
Drow.
Right. But Drow was the one who always died. And I'm sorry, but a Visage is not going to push hard enough to compensate for the Drow death.
I think the heroes are good enough. It's just that they are not playing it properly. Remember when Unicorn was space creating with this Mirana for 20 seconds?
Oh, yeah, and they didn't take Roshan.
The team doing?
Yeah.
The team was ancienting.
Yeah.
You blink into Roche, and you just do stuff. So
No, I'm not saying they played it perfect.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like...
So the draft was okay, I think.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said the draft was fine. But
I listened to you.
I just
and
feel
you were
like...
saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
So we just had it. I was like talking to myself that whole time. Thanks.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. I don't get paid enough.
You don't get paid at all, man.
That's true.
It's not going to go away. Yeah, I just want to mention, Lumi's been asking for soda.
He don't get anything.
DH budget, so he pays more attention to you, Andy. He was because he was upset yesterday. You were mad at him.
He was asleep for the first 2 games.
I was never asleep. I was talking.
You were pretty...
There was at least a 10-minute period.
He wasn't asleep, it's just the eyes.
Wow, fuck you.
Whoa. You know the funny thing is, I had that joke like as soon as he said it, and I was like, I can't make this joke because there's a witch hunt.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
No, dude.
Silly Argentinian.
We're best buddies.
We got some tweets before we go into the next game, which is going to be Cloud9 versus Team Liquid. Has anyone stood out today as well in terms of play? Because there is this graphics card to win from ASUS over on facebook.com/ROG Nordic, and you just got to put in your MVP for the week. We've got 2 more days. We've got Wednesday and Thursday. But has there been anybody so far from today who you'd like vote for to win this?
It's just been kind of like everyone's been doing, I guess, what they're supposed to do. You know, like no one's really played like an exceptional game. Like Bulba, I guess. Maybe for me.
But that game one was so...
Yeah, it was bad, but he was the only one who actually, like, sure, he had a bad game, but then he also had, like, a good game instead of just, okay, he had 2 mediocre games. Like, if you're going to vote for an MVP, you got to vote for somebody who has, like...
7 a few weeks ago that had the exact opposite?
Yeah, he went, like, what was it?
0-7 or
0? 0-6 and 0, and then he went, like, 12-0-12 or something, right?
I want you to read this. Like, I want Andy to read this.
Okay. Would Rise Dota have won mid
Don't
against...
mumble it. Okay. You went the other way. Touche, Andy. Touche.
Got him. If he has... What? No? Jesus.
Okay, DreamLeague. Would Rise Dota Drow have won mid against Invoker had he started with a Stout Shield?
At Dota Noobs.
Yeah, that's Dota Noobs.
That's my boys.
Polak, which is like one of the Scally guys.
No.
What?
No, that's the answer to the question is no.
Why not? No. You have to explain.
Why do I have to?
No, yeah, you have to give a proper argument. I'm unconvinced.
I love the fact that it's just like he spent the time. He's like, yeah, I'm going to send in a question. These guys seem really nice. And then the answer is no.
Well, the first thing that you did is you gave it to me, which means that.
Okay, Lumi. Fuck Andy. Lumi. What do you make of this question?
Style shield, probably not. If you upgrade to poor man shield, maybe it gets better, especially when he wasn't going for exort build. Like, you can mitigate some of the right clicks. But I think really the problem was EMP Tornado plus the ganks coming in, and I don't think poor man shield or style shield would have done anything for that.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That's a very good answer.
Thank you.
I think that Andy just probably didn't know that.
Not a clue.
He was just trying to bail out.
Yeah, that's true. So the rematch. Let's introduce the teams.
Wait,
no, it's not.
Wait.
We got more questions.
Why is Centaur being picked so frequently now? Shane.
I think Mag answered this question like 3 weeks ago or so when he
But
had an
maybe it
interview.
changed in 3 weeks.
Well, I don't think much has changed, not yet anyway.
Okay.
And he said that he wants to punish like weak supports that can't lock him down in lane, and he can definitely punish that, especially with dual lanes, which we've seen a few times. I think he's one of and he has the ulti to get everyone in position, because like some initiators, they initiate and then their team is like miles behind, but with Centaur you can catch up with him. So that's
Cool. I just like listening to him talk, but he actually has a point.
Oh, you were listening? Brilliant. Well done.
Don't worry, Lumi will rehash that exact same thing like 10 minutes from now when we're in game.
No, I won't.
Ooh. Sharko, apparently we're like filling time, so do you think we will see more carry Wraith King in the future? Is it viable? This is like a pet peeve. I hate the word viable.
Yeah.
I hate the word viable.
Why does it have a B?
I hate the word metagame.
It should be viable.
not even the same word.
Viable. That's better. Viable, like Venomancer. But yeah, I really don't think there's a hero that's not viable in the game. I just can't find it like
Bloodseeker?
Bloodseeker, yeah.
No.
I mean-
I think he can be viable. Like if you have the right team in front of you, a Bloodseeker works. If you have the only problem is that some heroes depend on either too much on the other team or on your own team. And like for example, I think like a Necrolite or Necrophos now. It's one of those heroes that you kind of have to build around him because you have to fight around him, have to give him safe for lane farm. And it's not that he's bad, it's just like there are so many heroes that are easier to play around that you just say, well, Necrophos is not a good investment.
Yeah.
But Wraith King and every other hero, I think they're viable because there's not just...
I mean, all MOBAs, like a lot of MOBAs are doing that these days. Like League of Legends, all the champions in there, they're viable as well.
Yeah. How about Heroes of the Storm?
I don't know. Are they viable?
They are definitely
know.
viable.
We don't know.
100% viable. No, they are.
Viable,
They are.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just...
Incredibly
what MOBA is
balanced
about.
games, man. Like
Just-
crazy balance.
How do you know?
Heroes of the Storm, you have to actually buy. I
Viable.
believe.
Yeah, they're viable. It took so long, but yeah.
Did you just catch it there?
Bruno's like, wait a minute, what are they talking about?
Andy and I were just like, yeah, it's viable. The first time you said it, I was like,
I thought you got it so long ago.
No.
Oh, okay, that's funny.
Like, Spanish B and B is the same fucking sound, so I'm like, viable.
That's right. I can't say much.
How would we know that, though?
it's the same in Irish,
What?
actually.
How would we know that?
I don't know.
Then you have to just go to the easy thing.
Right.
Like every
Got
But it
another
makes sense
question.
because, like, in League of Legends, like, every hero is the same. Like, champions are all the same. They do all the same things. So, technically, they're all, like, equally viable. And I was thhinking that was the game. And then I
Some
thought,
cost more than others,
Heroes of the
Yeah,
Storm, like,
true.
it really doesn't matter. So,
Okay, right. We had a question there, and they've just taken it away now. They're just like, we're done. Sorry,
yeah, it was. You remember the question? It was
okay.
like, are we
Sorry.
going to call Sing Sing?
Oh, yeah, we're going to try, actually. But, it's technology.
Yeah.
It's tough. But
It
we'll
is.
see. It's up to us, not Sing Sing. He might say yes, we might say no. We don't know. But speaking of Sing Sing, let's reintroduce Cloud9. And so you guys can be familiar with the team that is currently at the top and should be going to the DreamLeague finals based off their current performance. I can't see them not going to the finals. It's Eternal Envy, Sing Sing, Bone 7, Aoi 2000, and Pylite Dai. Are they going to drop again to Team Liquid? I don't think so.
Seen crazier things in Dota, though.
They won a game. They have a bit of confidence about them now. They're like, right, lads, we can win.
If BP won against Alliance,
Yeah.
like the
it
odds
could
were
happen.
pretty much the same.
It could
And
happen.
besides, like Team Liquid, they were maybe like 2 months ago when they were playing better than they're playing now. They had C9's number every single time. So yeah, the performance might not be there, but they really know how to play against a team. So I'll give them like
Yeah,
a
that's
10,
true.
15% chance.
Yeah, I think I was talking to Swedish casters, and I think it was Boberg and Bogdan. They mentioned that Team Liquid have taken games off Cloud9
Yep.
not too long ago. So, yeah, maybe they can.
They joined Dota League. That's what he said, wasn't it?
Yeah, something.
Yep.
So, I don't watch that stuff. It's for kids.
Video games, man.
Okay, we're going in game. It's the last game of today. And remember, we're back for 2 more days after this. We've got 4 days this week. So Cloud9, let's see what they can do. And Team Liquid, can they change it up, or is Stable going to do it for them as we go into the draft?
So we already see something. We see something, Lumi.
All right, guys.
It
Go
starts-
make a sandwich.
It starts with an Naga Siren. I mean, I don't want to say that I get a little bit sad when I see that hero first picked.
You know, it could be support.
It could be.
Yeah, the way they play it, they give it to AoE, and they do the arrow combination with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be support. But the thing that I always think is picking heroes like that first, even if it is a support, it doesn't mean that it can't delay the game. You know what I mean? Like just having the get out of jail free card saying, okay, well, this particular fight is going to go one way. We'll just sing the song of our people and then wait another 10 minutes to fight.
I think out of a lot of the pro teams out there, I think Cloud9 is, I guess, especially good in terms of, hey, we have advantage. Let's take Roche. Let's take towers. They're pretty objective gaming. So when they do stall, it's because they can't win. Now, I think a lot of people out there would disagree, but that's at least my opinion on it.
Oh, objective gaming is fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing really wrong with it.
And sometimes you just can't push high ground, you know? But I actually think Disruptor is a great counter to Naga Siren, no matter what kind of role Naga's in.
Yeah, you can cancel TPs from outside the song.
Yep.
Which is huge against Naga.
Huge. Massive.
It's
Enormous. Sorry, I was getting my gas. You know? Like Shane did it earlier, I had to do it now.
That's actually a very nice pad.
Yeah, isn't it?
Is it actually just like a TV monitor or what's...
I don't know. I don't know if it's a touchpad.
Can I hold this real fast?
Yeah, it's good.
Well,
It's
Like
nice.
I would watch Dota or anime on this.
Yeah, you could just like have it and just be like, yay. I wonder how much these cost. Probably expensive.
it looks
Oh.
fancy.
What do
I think
need
the
to do?
thinner they are, the more expensive they are.
Yeah.
That's the my rule.
Yeah, it's like if it's thinner than like a dime, then it costs like $10 million or something like that.
around
I don't
that.
know. Yeah. Well, anyway,
50-50. That's
Yeah.
a serious stat right
a
there.
6 split. But I think the main reason why you take Disruptor is because Disruptor Naga is unbelievably good.
Yeah.
Because like this was really popular during around the time of TI2. People would pick like Naga Siren and Enigma like together all the time because it means
That
that you
was
can.
disgusting, by the way.
Yeah, you just walk in Black Hole because you can't actually damage people or disable them or do really anything to them unless the ability is like ground targeted. And even then, some abilities you have to just time perfectly with the cancel, like Requiem and stuff like that.
Do you think they're just going to pick Mirana right now? Like just, okay, you give us Mirana. Cheers.
I mean, Singh does love his Mirana. It
I
could be.
think picking Mirana into Disruptor is a little bit dangerous. We saw what Unicorn was dealing with last game. Like
think
basically Leap wasn't a
That's only
escape
when you're
spell.
on the defensive, though. But if you just use it the other way,
Sure,
and
sure,
you go
yeah.
aggressive against them.
Yeah, it depends on whether Team Liquid is the, I guess, aggressor, like you said. It seems like from watching multiple Team Liquid games in a row now, Team Liquid has a very predictable pattern in terms of play. Like, I think one thing that we always look for when Team Liquid plays is they do like a smoke gank around 8 minutes. It's just very predictably, the 2 supports disappears around 8 minutes and they smoke all the way across the map and gank top. Just want to throw that out there. I'm just not sure if we're going to see that in this game as well.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I do like the next pick, though, from Cloud9. I think it's really strong against these 2 heroes in particular because if you get Ion Shelled, right, like doesn't matter who it is, you carapace and just walk in. It's like guaranteed stun in the Darkseer, follow up Impale, Mana Burn. That's pretty annoying to deal with. Thunderstrike is kind of the same thing. You don't really want to put damage over time abilities on a Nyx either. Puts you in a bad spot. Mana Burn hurts him crazy bad later on in the game too, as it does with most intelligence heroes.
It does so much damage late game. Like people always
Yeah, that's like
underestimate it.
5.5, I think.
I think it's actually probably the best scaling. Like
5.5
spell.
intelligence.
Like the best scaling nuke in the game, just because of the.
Hi, Bruno.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm just bored and hanging
Do
people.
you want to hold this?
Sure.
Well, actually, I don't think you can because
No,
it
it's
doesn't.
kind of.
I can. Easy.
Well, I mean, you can, but do you want to sit here and hold it?
Just like
Or
that.
is this,
Just
like,
test
way
your arm
easier?
strength, hold it for like...
Bruno's
No,
arm
because if
strength
I
is pretty
have
legit.
if I ask you to hold it like this the whole time, then you're gonna get tired. So I'm saying, like, do you want to sit in my
We
chair?
can hold it as
Why
a
would,
team.
why would you stand up?
I don't know. I don't care. I can go walk over there.
It's Drasko's last game of the day. That's where he just
Oh,
peace.
wow. What the
No, I actually wasn't going to. I just wanted to know if you wanted to.
Oops. Yeah, but going back to the point about Darkseer and Nyx Assassin, back in the days where Darkseer is picked more commonly, Nyx was a common counter pick on the support row. And it looks like Team Liquid is actually fearful of the Naga Mirana combo, like you suggested, and take it out.
They banned Shadow Fiend, and I think Naga Shadow Fiend is one of the stronger combos with Naga. I think it's like probably one of the
Well, they banned it themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just thinking why.
The other thing is Shadow Fiend is actually good against Naga, because unlike a lot of heroes, Shadow Fiend can rush BKB, and most of the time, like, getting ensnared can sometimes be a death sentence. But if you get ensnared by the Naga, you can just BKB Requiem. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually very hard for Naga to deal with SF in a lot of ways. So I think it's good. I mean, sure, you could have gotten it yourself, but we also have to consider that I think no wait, they are getting the first pick out of this
No,
phase.
Team
aren't they?
Liquid has the first
Oh
one.
yeah, Team Liquid. Yeah, okay. So yeah, there you go. That's why. Because they could have taken it themselves, but they're not actually the ones who are going to get the pick first. So
They ban Invoker.
it's confusing, man. The new draft.
Yep.
It's weird.
Well, it's been
It's been the way
same
for like a
draft
long time.
for-
Listen,
yeah.
man.
yeah
I don't play much captain's mode. Okay.
good.
I actually enjoy Captain's Mode because it gives me time to go for.
I like captain's
So-
draft way more.
Yeah.
I like Q captain's draft ranked, and then I just go AFK like during the draft, and I come back and I'm like, we lost. That's like 9 out of 10 of my games, man.
When I play with Wepas, he always wants to play Captain's Draft, and every time he knows exactly where to click, and he like uses 2 fingers to click on the Captain thing.
You can just get a mouse clicker for that.
That's cheating.
That's too try hard.
Dude, I'm pretty sure people actually do that. Because I've had games where I get in, and they just like insta-captain, and I can't even see the button. I'm like,
Yeah.
how?
Maybe there's a console command for it or something.
Maybe.
Well,
No.
Dazzle being picked up here, I think this is more or less like a prevention pick in a sense, because I think Dazzle Naga has been a pretty sick combo.
So good.
Yeah.
The illusions with the heal give like so much bonus damage.
Well, not just that, just
no, but that's earlier.
weave on sleep
Yeah,
is a
yeah.
big thing. The double minus armor is just like a very synergistic overall. But again, I just looking at the draft, Cloud9 just have to be much more versatile because you're looking at a carry and an off lane or just 2 supports or any combination of the 2. Whereas Team Liquid, they're pretty much set on the 2 supports unless we're going to see some Boba Disruptor mid. That's very doable.
Called it last game.
Yeah.
Well, he did play it like ages ago.
Yeah.
I'm still leaning towards probably supports. Because a disruptor mid against these heroes will eventually fall off to the point where you'll have like no return.
Do you think so? When you get Acceptor and maybe a Hex
Well,
like that?
I don't think disruptor mid can rush an
Then you
Ags.
just go like Midas 4 staff into Ags.
Midas 4 stuff
Yeah. Into a Hex.
on Disruptor.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That seems pretty greedy.
I'd go.
I guess
mech.
if you have the Darkseer, no, the Darkseer would make the mech in this
Yeah.
team.
Do you think?
Well, yeah.
Well, if you have Disruptor, what else can you? Okay, you rush Midas. Really?
You go full bone 7, man.
Okay.
You go
I mean,
Midas Blink Shivas.
The reason I say Midas is you want your level 16 Rider soon if you're going to rely on your Static Storm for damage output.
Well, just leveling his abilities, like all Disruptor skills scale well.
Yeah.
Like Static Field is good, or Kinetic Field rather, Glimpse and Static Storm, and of course
want them
Thunder
all
Strike.
max?
They're all good. And Slardar. I love Slardar against that team. Just because, like, first off, Initiator. We saw last game how much MYM struggled not having a proper initiation hero. They already have a pretty decent chunk of damage, just based on, like, you know, Ion Shell, Slardar. You can even surge him. He doesn't have to sprint, which is pretty cool, because that way you don't have to just be like, oh, I'm taking 15% more damage. It's great. And then you just die. So now if he gets, like, BKB Blink, he just goes ham.
Yeah. I think this lineup for Team Liquid, though, is very heavily reliant on a well-coordinated team fight. Like,
Yeah.
we were saying how easy... You want to pick a lineup that are more
Wow, they are
easily
going
executed
Enigma.
against Disruptor and Darkseer.
It's for the combo. The combo.
Yeah, because if you get a sleep,
You just walk up to them and sleep.
yeah.
You can't break high ground against these guys. Like literally trying to go up to high ground, it's like
Against
Yeah.
who? Cloud9 or
Cloud9.
Liquid?
against Cloud9.
Yeah.
Just sleep in the black.
Unless you know somebody gets picked off or 2, then it's very doable.
Maybe.
hole. Yeah, well,
It could be mid Naga still. It could be mid Naga, safe lane Luna, off lane Nyx, one last pick support.
who would play the Naga? Is it
I think Envy plays it.
Eternal Envy? Yeah.
Yeah. And
Well,
then
they have a Luna too.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So maybe it's-
maybe it is support.
Yeah, I think it's looking like a support.
We'll see. We'll obviously know on the last pick, but
I had some guy actually come into my stream before and say that he watched Eternal Envy play Naga mid like 25 times in a row or something like that.
he did it way more than 25 times.
Really?
Yeah, way more.
Holy shit.
Hashtag dedication, man.
When you try hard, you try really hard.
Like, he is the biggest tryhard ever. Quote Sing Sing.
It's like the exact opposite of me.
Yeah. You're like the least tryhard. That's why I hate your guts when we play Dota together, man. Like, I love you outside of Dota, but when we play Dota together, I'm just like 1 in 7 bat writer.
Okay, so Bruno, real fast. What's the percentage under the hero portrait? That's their win rate?
The win rate.
Okay. And then it's the win rate against each other.
Yes.
What's the
Okay.
like? How many games is this over? Do you know? Like, is there
679 onwards.
so quite a few maybe? Like,
Well, Disruptor and Enigma aren't exactly common picks.
No.
So
I'd say Disruptor is pretty common.
not so much Enigma though.
Really?
Oh, here we
I mean,
go.
we've seen it twice today.
Enigma,
but-
not that much, but I would say Disruptor is pretty common.
Again, Bruno, I should actually watch you do this because yesterday I made a complete balls of this.
I know.
Like,
He was watching, dude.
My favorite one
Yeah.
was the 3 Sand Kings, and it had like random
All
percentages.
the percentage just mashed into each other. Someone
Wow. Look at that.
100%.
actually, holy shit.
Well,
How many, do you just have sample size or what?
I forgot to write the
he
name.
just asked that. Why don't you listen to him?
That's
Can you
shame.
drink some soda?
Hey, man.
It's okay for Andy to do it.
Yeah, it's fine for me.
Look, Andy, I think if we just like lobby really hard, I think we could get the soda thing happen.
It could happen.
We're just like, hey, we're not gonna show up.
I want Coke
Love
Zero.
you.
If
Love you
there's soda
too.
going on, I want Coke Zero.
See, there you go.
I'm sold.
We're like, guys, we're gonna just walk out now.
I
Coke
wouldn't want
Zero
it.
is just sugar-free, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
No
Okay.
carbohydrates.
But still caffeine.
Yeah, shitloads.
Yeah, okay.
Some. Not shitloads.
You know, I found it really weird that there's no Dr Pepper here.
There is.
Or
Yeah,
there
there
is,
is.
but it's just like a rare
You have,
commodity.
you have to hunt for it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
like
it's in the
very
small shop by
American
the
thing.
house.
Like in South America, there's no Dr. Pepper anywhere. Like,
Yeah, but they have like legit Coke, you know?
yeah.
What
but
is-
what's
what's
wrong with
Coke in a
Coke's-
glass
Coke is
bottle?
everywhere.
Look at this combo from
Legit Coke.
Cloud9. Holy shit. And we have the
Ooh,
Waterman,
Sing Sing
by the way.
Puck. We haven't seen him play it for a while.
Yeah. I actually don't know how much I like Morphling, by the way, against a team with the Knicks. Like, Mana Burn,
Yeah.
like, bunks that hero super hard. I don't know, man. I
Are they
guess we'll
just
see.
drafting for some late game?
Yeah.
Well,
it seems quite.
I think they might hope for a 1v1, or maybe do, like, I don't know. They could aggressive. Maybe a Darkseer, safe lane, Morphling mid or something like that.
I think aggressive is maybe what they have in mind as well, because looking at it, they know that it's going to be a dual lane of a Luna as well as a Naga Siren with the Enigma in the jungle. So
think
it's a
that-
very exploitable lane.
I think the puck pick kind of surprised them.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, maybe if you pick Morphling, you think, okay, the Naga's going to have farm and you make an illusion and it kind of wrecks everyone.
Could be.
But then they picked the puck and it was like, oh shit.
Wow, look at that Knicks.
What a Knicks. His arm is like
freaking
dislocated
out.
or
Look,
something.
he's
He's like,
jumping up and
oh, it hurts.
Dude, that shot when it's like overhead just reminded me of
Oh
Kafka.
my god, his thing move. His
His
teeth move.
mandibles went like,
Right?
Oh my god.
Doesn't that
was
say the Kafka to you?
Kafka, yeah.
Metamorphosis?
Yeah, of
Yeah,
course. What a horrible book.
I'm a well-read thug, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
What?
you don't remember the name of the books probably.
No,
Or who
Metamorphosis, Kafka.
or who acted in them.
who acted it?
it's a book.
It's a book.
All right, man, whatever. It's fine.
What's the one about the window? Something about a window. Kafka? Something about a window.
Something about a map.
Yeah.
All right, it's over. A lot of people in the audience look pissed.
Just Bruno just giving us the death stare.
That was a Blair Witch project, by the way.
Well,
The movie about a map, and it's over, and then everyone looks pissed.
that was the shit movie, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I said it. 'Cause it
What
was
about Cloverfield?
funny.
Yo,
Arguably
man.
worse.
I'm just saying.
What is it with like the first perspective movies being so bad? Like, I don't know, man.
I'm trying to think of one. Oh, there was one about people had magic powers.
What?
It was a newish movie.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, it was a superhero movie where they were like figuring out that
It
they had
wasn't that- it wasn't
superpowers.
First
Outside.
person, like shake
Yeah,
cam?
yeah.
Yeah,
What the hell?
It was actually pretty good. Well, like,
it was like it was a number movie, right? Like something
Oh,
five. or,
number 4,
What
like
says Chronicles? Chronicles?
of
Riddick's
Riddick? No.
No.
That wasn't
No.
first person. You crazy?
No, he's not. He's not talking
Uh,
about that. I don't remember that. But anyway.
Okay, can we just talk a bit about this
30
build that Envy
seconds
has been
to
doing
battle.
every single game?
No, it's fine. Like we already talked about it the first time he did it today.
Right. Okay, I understand that. You could save your gold and buy it from the side shop and then just give yourself more versatility. But instead of doing that, he buys it right first and he just like camps here and say, hey, you can't ward my jungle. Is that the idea?
Well, how are they going to kill him?
Well,
I mean, unless the Darkseer.
No, I'm saying, is he buying it just to make sure that he gets to here faster?
but that was Twilight died of.
Maybe.
and no, and then he sat
No, he's
there
saying
and
to scout their wards.
prevent the enemy from
Yeah.
going into the jungle and warding.
That could be. I mean, it would be pretty next level. Because getting the first words down is relatively important for offlaners, if they can do it.
Yeah, you need to get the.
You know, there was that one game where they had Firefly up to the high ground and they just dropped a ward inside of the woods, like straight away, to make sure they could see. Makes a big difference.
And then Boba finds a haste rune and drop it there.
Yeah, so I thought they were going to go aggressive, but it looks like it's just going to be a Morphling mid and a 2-1-2. At least until Way2 figures out what the heck he's doing with his haste.
All right, Morphling mid versus Puck. I imagine Puck has the advantage in this particular matchup.
Yeah, for sure. The attack range on Quakefa is just too low to really, like... You're not going to ever harass as the Morphling. You might be able to get some farm, but I think the Puck is going to edge him out.
I mean, Puck... Oh, no. Hey, look at Koifa. He's morphed so low in terms of strength that he just needs to salve already.
Oh, do you think using the salve there is the right idea? Like using the
he
tango?
has to.
Well, no, he only lost like 200 HP because his HP pool was so low.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe not.
Yeah, so I think...
But if you convert to strength or let yourself get any lower, like he would have to be at like 5% life to get a perfect salve.
Yeah.
So maybe he just wanted to make sure he could go to the next wave faster. Because if you leave yourself low and you go on for a CS and he just orbs to the high ground, then he forces you to convert stats, and that's bad. Like, you don't want to go back to strength and then back to agility. You don't have the mana for it early.
And back to strength again.
Bone
Yeah.
7's going to get a lot in this offlane, though.
Yeah, he will. I mean, that's a sacrifice you make for going a 2-1-2, right? Like, you do a 2-1-2 to say, okay, well, we know that Way2 is going to get more because he's with the Darkseer, Bulba top. And then you're saying, okay, the Nyx is going to get more. Is it worth it? I honestly think the Nyx getting more is better for Cloud9 than it is for a Dazzle getting a little bit more. And then you're also taking away from Bulba because he's not going to get the full EXP that he wants.
Well, putting pressure on Luna isn't always a bad thing, though. Like,
Yeah, but are they really pressuring him?
Luna
I don't
has a
think so.
Luna, like, when the Darkseer...
Well, he's got one creep kill right now, so maybe they are.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, perhaps he's just last hitting a little bit poorly under tower, but I think once these two hits level 2 or 3, there's a chance that actually you could kill one of the heroes here, probably the Dazzle. And going back to your point, I think like Darkseer is a hero that maybe if he doesn't have a good time in the lane, he could always go back to the jungle. The same can't be said about Nyx Assassin, so I'm surprised at the...
Whoa.
That looks way cooler. To
I agree. This looks amazing.
Yeah. I think it's just because of the team logos that we had playing today.
Yeah.
Why didn't we do it much earlier?
Oh, we can show it off now, maybe.
Well, I think it actually like sometimes can mess with the camera shot too.
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh.
Dang. That was exciting.
You guys can't see it, but our studio just turned blue instead of red.
Can we turn it blue? And just like, since it's a pause, go back to...
But I'm really short right now. People know my real height. When they meet me in person, they're going to be like, you're tiny.
Well, we'll give you some time to actually...
You could send next to Sexy Bambo and then...
Yeah, okay.
Or Jayo.
I'm about as tall as Bambo is normally, I think, sitting right now. I mean, look at how short I am.
It's
Like, I have to be all the way down here.
blue.
I felt
Make it
bad
blue.
because between games, Shane's like, oh, my back. I can't deal with this chair
Oh my
anymore.
god, it's blue.
It's pretty awesome, blue.
I like this color.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's nicer, like smoother.
it fits very
Feels
well.
powerful.
There we go.
Feel like I could take on the world right now.
I can show you the world. Okay, no, different.
No.
Wow, how Inception is it? I'm watching.
Whoa! That's messed up.
I know, right?
I don't want to do that. I was like,
don't do that. Don't look in there.
I don't want to see how balding I am. Like, I just
Check that out.
Can't deal with that.
Look at
It's
that.
bad.
Still okay. It's like having a mirror.
Yeah, you're okay. I mean, you got like a tiny bit of receding hairline, but your hair's not actually coming out. Mine's just like,
Well, but I can always take from my shoulders.
mine was just like, peace, I'm out of here. You know?
Oh, we're back in the game.
Yeah, we're back in the game now.
Does Quakefa have... He sent them more tangos.
Yeah. I mean, he has to. It's
That's panic stations when you're playing mid, though. Like,
yeah, but it's more effective to get tangos and be able to stay in your lane than it is to go back to base and be level 3 at like 10 minutes in. Like, you need levels on Morphling too. Sure, he's more item reliant, I think, than levels, but getting levels on him gives him probably more survivability than most other heroes.
Yeah.
Just because being able to morph is really important. Yeah, Bulba's contesting this ball, man. What a steal from Way2.
Damn.
Shadow Wave.
Maybe that's why they actually had him up there. Yeah, he takes a beam, but they're actually keeping up Envy quite well. Envy has 6
Yeah,
3,
6 creeps.
Yeah, so as poorly as Puck is, or Morphling's farming on the mid lane, Envy's doing same. Bull 7 with the Invis rune. Looks like they're going to try to burst him back instead of a kill, but I just don't think they could possibly do it.
If he gets a few right clicks off, they could. I mean, they can dive pretty heavily.
All right,
here.
here we go.
saving the skill point.
It's only level 1 morph.
Impale, Mana Burn.
Where's Sing Sing? He's like,
No way
not
for
today.
mana.
Hello, Sing? All right.
Okay.
That's cool.
I mean, they would have killed him if he just orbed.
Yeah.
They see Liquid way 2 as well. Oh, way 2 is trapped. Way 2 is trapped. Impale, that's going to hit. Orb, Waning Rift.
He doesn't have
right
great.
click.
Go to the bait.
Wow. What? Lack of commitment.
Yeah, they didn't want to go in all the way. Which is weird because Quickfoot clearly did not have mana to wait for him because he just mana burned. So yeah, they could have killed 2 there, actually.
I just want to say quietly, if you look in the jungle, AI 2000 is currently almost hitting level 5, and we're approaching 3 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yep.
That is some insane jungling.
Enigma jungling is actually the fastest jungling in the game, pretty much.
You can get unlucky with the camp stuff. If you get lots of mud golems, it can be a bit hairy.
Well, the thing is, what you do is you start at the big camp, like every time.
And then you
just-
rotate between the other 2.
Yeah, you pull it away.
But as the dire, you might have to walk all the way over to the other side of the jungle.
It's not that bad. If you get 1 mud golem, you might have your level 5 like a minute late or something like that. But normally it's usually like 5 at 3 minutes, pretty much. It's good stuff.
Beautiful.
I don't really play Enigma that much, but I always find like when I do, I'm like, man, this hero's like really good.
Yeah.
You know, it's like really good.
I actually go Midas, Radiance on him into Aghanim.
Doing it wrong, man.
It's hilarious. You can solo their whole team.
Why don't you just buy like a Necro book or something?
That's more buttons.
What? No, you just fucking you blink in,
You have to click the book.
you black hole, or no, you blink in, you book, then you black hole, or you
about
can blink
Midnight
in and
Pulse?
stun. What? You don't need Midnight Pulse if you have babies.
It's the most important thing.
That's why you buy eggs though, so you don't have to really.
Yeah, but then you get double.
That's true. Dude, if you actually got 2 Midnight Pulses down before you get a black hole, any hero would die in that. Like just dead.
It's pretty amazing. And you've Radiance as well. You're
Yeah.
the king of damage over time.
I mean, if you just magically have like 25,000 gold worth of items,
well, this isn't the
your
potato
hero's like
bracket
really good.
where nobody ganks your woods. Like it's unsafe territory.
Well, no one's ganking his woods.
So you're saying this is potato
This is a
bracket?
Midas Radiance game, man. No one's ganked him.
Well, what's he doing? Get out of the lane. Because if they see you, then they know you're on the map. You know what I mean? But if you're hidden in
This
the
isn't a pub game. This isn't like forgetting a hero exists. They clearly know that
out of
Aui's
sight,
jungling.
out of mind, Andy. That's all I'm saying.
All right, man. Whatever.
Radiant's
But seriously, in a pop game where you'd be like, wait, we have Enigma? He comes out with Radiance, and what is it?
Radiance, Midas, and Aghanim.
I see.
And you are king of the world.
I see.
I'm the king of the world.
You kind of need Blink Dagger as well.
All right, here we go. We're going to see a little bit of push up top. And Luna, again, not farming too well.
Well, he's only like. Okay, he's actually
Yeah.
like a.
It's not too good farming. But he's got the
You're
treads.
gonna get the tower, man. That's gold. Gold in the bank.
AI using one of his Enigma conversions, pushing it off, dragging the wave away, and everyone's going to go down without much of a hassle.
Radiant's top tower is under
I kind of miss
attack.
seeing Enigma just because of stuff like this.
Radiant's top
And also,
tower
like,
has
a
fallen.
huge black hole is, like, probably the best spell in the game. Because you can leave your computer after you press the black
Dire's
hole. And you got
middle
5 people, you
tower
just
is
run
under
around the
attack.
house, go ape shit. Yeah, black hole!
I'm just going to say that I have not seen you do that at a good studio house, so I guess you have not landed a 5-man black
Has he
hole yet.
landed a black hole?
I don't think so.
I don't know, man. It's tough.
And you know me with black hole. If you don't land a good one, I get insulted. Remember yesterday?
Yeah, you were like angry.
Where was the black hole?
No, he casted it.
And got canceled.
He just canceled it like instantly.
Well, it happens. I remember back in, this is old school Staff Cup. This is like the first Staff Cup when Bruno played with Dota commentaries. And we just gave him Enigma every game. Like, our entire team, between everybody, could play like 8 heroes. Like, we had a guy that could only
I
play
don't want to talk about that Staff Cup, man.
bad mid.
I am Staff Cup cursed.
But I just want to say, Bruno's fucking PGG when it comes to Enigma. 4-man
All or
black hole
nothing.
for days. No, he just had 4-man black hole for days. So, it's good times.
But on the scrims, I didn't hit a single black hole.
We actually screamed in pubs and we
middle
lost.
tower
Oh my
is under
God,
attack.
Holy.
No, Bruno couldn't hit his black hole.
Yeah, but if you're relying on Bruno to hit the black hole, obviously...
But then in the actual matches, it
came
was
up
all
big.
like 4 or 5 man black holes all
Really?
day.
You were like a LAN performer.
Yeah.
Under pressure, Bruno's like,
Dude.
I gotta do this,
This
for the
guy's like
guys.
Michael in Game 6, man. All right, how many of you guys got that reference?
What did you say?
Michael Jordan.
Michael in Game
Michael in
6.
Game 6.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. They even had a song about that.
Who's they?
I can't say the song title on broadcast.
Why not?
Why not?
Because it has some profanity word.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Are we?
No, we're not bound by that. I already dropped like 2 F-bombs this game, man.
It's
Bulba. The body blocks. There's a Lucent Beam.
Oh, he's gone.
He's really close to being dead. Oh, the first blood. Owie gets it. Even a Spite Black Hole on Demon. They're committing quite a bit to this. Yeah, cancels the Black Hole. Even makes Eidolons. He's going to be on his way back right now. Throws out a casual Malphite.
That's
Here on the way
vicious.
through. TC wants it, man.
He's gonna get the crush off the beam though. Mini Sun giving it a little bit more room, but AI walks back in and walks back out.
Okay.
Don't let him get in the zone, bro.
Maybe he didn't know that the Enigma
crush
had no
area?
mana, but they still had Eclipse, I guess.
Yeah, and with Sprint on, like taking a full Eclipse to the face is gonna hurt.
Yeah.
AI's almost got a mech.
He almost
does
had his
have a
blink.
mech.
Just imagine if that happened like 2 minutes later, right? What a mech timing, by the way, by this guy. Holy cow.
Casual 9-minute mech.
And Soul Ring and Boots.
Well, first blood.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And wrecking the jungle.
When you're right, Shane.
Which is rarely.
Very rarely. I'll give it to you, though.
Wow. Sing Sing's
writing
got
that
a
down.
quick blink too.
Yep.
He's just straight up.
I mean, that's kind of expected, though, like, against Morphling. I mean, it's not like Quakefa's doing bad. It's just that the Morphling can't really pressure the puck in lane, like, in any way. It's so easy to phase shift waveforms, and if you get in range to auto-attack, there's a good chance that you're going to be taking the worst of the trade no matter what.
Yep.
You know?
He's very afraid.
Sing Sing's,
but,
or sorry, Koifa's going to be going for the Hand of Midas. He's saving up 1850.
for an ultimate orb. Boots of travel, actually. Could be Boots of
Dyer's
travel.
middle
Just-
tower
it's
is
just
under
Midas.
attack.
I don't know. I've
I
seen
really
Boots of
hope
travel
it's not
first.
bots. Please.
It's not that bad a Morphling, actually, because you never need to...
Why would you ever go bots first when you could
'Cause
go Midas?
You have lane sustain for days.
How do you have lane sustain? He has no regen item.
He gets one of Dazzle. Come here for a second. Makes an illusion of him. Go TP's home and then back to lane straight away.
Oh, bot lane here. It's going to be Blink initiation on TC. He's really close to that Blink, so he can't die here. Does have an early grave. The Impale's going to lock him down for a little bit more. And Monibur, he's still alive right now. Still alive. He's still alive. Not dead yet. Boba's going to take the nuke. They're body blocking the hell out of him. One more Impale. That's one's going to land. He's going to go down. But critically, TC survives. And look at his current gold, 2,000.
I thought he was dead for sure, man.
Yeah, man. Great save.
Some body blocking illusions, man.
Radiant's
really
bottom
nice.
tower is under
It's probably the most satisfying thing in Dota
Yeah.
when you do something like that.
The funny part is it's actually not that hard to do.
No.
Because if your illusions are already grouped and they're in front of the person, all you have to do is just like stutter step with them and they just
And
can't
move left to right.
Yeah.
Look,
So-
man, it has to start somewhere.
No, I know, but I'm saying like originally, say like a year or two ago when Dota 2 was first out, right? And people were like, oh my god, he body blocked.
block.
What a player.
Okay, it's
Now
the-
just like, okay, yeah, he body blocks and he's dead.
If you do a one hero on his own, it's ridiculously hard. But like
Yeah.
3 illusions, it's still really impressive, but it's not.
Have you guys seen that Zeus video? The Merlini one, where he gets a triple kill under his tower?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't watch
I
like
play
Are you
Dota.
shitting me?
I play Dota. I don't
You
watch
guys
Dota.
watch Sixth Sense and you haven't seen that Zeus video?
I never play Zeus, man. I'm not a Zeus picker.
Doesn't the highest guy in Dota? Like
Yeah,
highest-
Belt. He
Yeah,
plays Zeus.
He's a Zeus picker.
He goes Blink Dagon.
I still don't get it.
It's amazing.
Well, I think what happens is, like I was saying at the beginning of the show, like
The MMR.
the MMR messes up. Like it's almost like an inverse curve or some weird
Yeah,
math
it goes
stuff.
back to level
Yeah,
1.
you just go back into 3K games
It's a
after you
circle.
get over 6K.
All right, Roshan timing from C9.
Blink Dagger done on Slardar. If they actually get to the pit, this could be a good fight for Liquid.
I think they know
I mean,
as well.
it's
Yeah, they
dangerous.
They do. Here we go.
It's really dangerous though because there's a
There's
blink
mech
on
and a
Sing
black hole.
and a double damage, yeah, and Eclipse. Like
He
this
has
is some big team fight. They need to get like
1,000
perfect
lives.
initiation for this to be okay.
All right, AI walking back out of the pit. He is completely seen. Drops a ward. They also have Song ready. No, they don't. They don't have Song, so
They need to go, man. It's gonna die.
For glory.
maybe they're going to try to seal it. Yep, the Impale's going to hit, and there's no initiation. Oh, grab 5. The Black Hole's going to be the Eclipse. A wombo combo coming in from Cloud9. They get 4 immediately, and Morphling says, peace. And he goes top.
Oh no.
The game was 0-2 before that point.
Oh my days.
Go craft time, guys.
No, it's not gonna update yet. obviously.
Give it a sec.
But now they're gonna get a tier 1, like on top of that. That was like the worst case scenario. I'm pretty sure he stunned Demon. Like, okay, so Bone 7 stunned Demon.
Yeah.
Which means that they couldn't Static Storm. which means that there was
No,
no
he
kinetic
signed-
field or anything for vision.
You sure, Demon? I saw just a slaughter.
Oh, was it just Slardar?
Yeah.
Radiant structures
Okay.
are
I thought he stunned
fortified.
Demon, but
So-
maybe not.
I guess Demon just got caught, or
Yeah.
Radiant's
He got like...
7 nearly has Blink Dagger as
Radiant's
well
middle
at
tower
13
has
minutes. He's like 300 gold away.
he's gonna go on Pylai die in the middle lane, but Pylai just walks out of the field.
He's not
dead.
walking away from anything. Big stun.
Uh-oh. Boba, he's caught, and Snare's gonna be on top. Impale to follow through. A couple more right clicks. Easy. Cloud9 just going through. They have the mech. They're doing so much work. Tier 2 is gonna be going down as well.
Yeah. That's the thing about Enigma lineups, man. You don't have to stop pushing.
Same with Luna as well. They both bring so much to the
Envy is just like tanking that tower.
Like, yeah, I
the
got
weave on
weave. It's no big deal. Minus armor. Oh, Quake though? Oh, he's okay.
Radiant's middle
So I was
tower
saying like they
has
need a good
fallen.
initiation. That was not good initiation. It's like, hey, we're all standing. Oh.
What were they waiting on?
Oh.
They were all standing on the high ground here. What were they waiting on?
I don't know. They didn't really have vision.
Yeah.
Some sort of
The
horn.
problem with their ward is that it doesn't see the other side of the Roshan area, right?
Yeah, it has.
So like that ward
Limited
doesn't see far enough to see the high ground. Like they dropped a sentry to look for the Nyx, but the Nyx was already standing on the high ground, and that ward, I think he was standing like just out of vision.
It's same with Enigma. Enigma was
Yeah.
hidden as well.
You know how sometimes in pub games, like, you know they're doing Roche, and like, guys, they're doing Roche, let's smoke up and get there. And then when you get there, it's like, what can we do about this? I felt like that was kind of
No,
what
I
happened
feel like
there.
they could have won that fight if they did it like well. you
If they
know?
cancel the black hole.
If there's a good static storm, right, and a kinetic field, then they can easily win the fight.
I think Sing Sing just coil and silence everybody in the start.
4 people, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was just no follow-up. So maybe Demon just need to save.
Oh, they're gonna catch Envy. He's got Aegis though.
I mean, his team should be coming, right? To him? Yeah, his
they
team
are,
is
yeah.
coming.
Yeah,
so
they need
I
to
think, TC needs to get out of there.
Spaghetti-o.
Silence gonna be on top of the Demon. Gets there first. Vacuum everybody back in. They're dropping low. There's no mech just yet. No, it was used. No black hole now. And it looks like Envy's gonna go down. Song and TP.
That was really good communication, by the way, by them. I mean, it kind of stinks that he didn't song sooner.
But Pi doesn't have mana for that TP, so he's gonna get glimpsed backwards. He's also gonna be dead. 3 kills. Actually, count at 4 because Aegis has gone down as well. Team Liquid is back, boys. A lot of experience going their way.
Bone 7 didn't go Blink. He went for Dagon Gem.
I think it's actually fine to get Dagon in this game. Like, instantly kill Way2 maybe, or the Disruptor. Like, just get them out of the fight straight away.
There's just this like.
Man,
ogre
Aoi is
frost mage.
so farmed. Oh my god. BKB mech at 15 minutes.
Look, he's 3-0-3, man.
He is like ridiculously farmed. Did he get like the Roshan last hit too and first blood?
Dire's top tower is under
I don't know.
attack.
Whatever, man. MVP. I don't care. That's it.
just because he's farmed.
Just decided it.
You
I
know,
don't know. I've never seen Enigma have this much farm.
me neither. That's
You haven't seen any of my Midas games.
Yeah, but he didn't even need a Midas.
Yeah, I wouldn't have left the jungle at this stage. I think it's like 25 minutes.
25 minutes before I come out, boys. Buy me some time.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, but Envy's almost got his BKB as well, which means double BKB on Cloud9, no BKBs in sight for Liquid, at least not anytime soon.
there's a fairly
Radiant's
big
top
stack in the
tower is
Ancient as
under
well for Cloud9. So once that gets cleared up.
Okay, so 25 gold up on Morphling here. He's gone for an ultimate orb. Is that a Manta style or is it a Lincoln Sphere? Because when I go Manta style, I usually have if I'm ahead, I get a Yasha, or if I'm behind, I get an ultimate orb. That's usually my top process.
I feel like he needs Lincolns because like a single mana burn is just like saying, "Whoa, yeah, mid lane, here we go." The Impale mana burn.
The Dagon.
Dagon.
Yeah.
Go back to base.
See you later.
No, I agree with Lumi though. I think Lincoln's is still a really good choice. Like you could kind of argue that Manta's okay too against like Eclipse, but they have so many AoE spells that the Manta illusions I think would just die really quickly.
Radiant's
And I don't
bottom
think
tower
that going
under
Manta
attack.
is going to be able to bring you back into the game. But if you manage to get like Lincoln's E-Blade, then maybe you can start fighting a little bit. It's hard to say though, because I mean, shotgunning anyone on Cloud9 right now is going to be pretty difficult. I think they're just in a really awkward spot. The last pick, Morphling, for me, felt a little bit weird when I saw it. You know?
The obligatory Andy Morphling hate.
I do hate the hero, man. I'm sorry. Like,
No, I mean, in this
I'll be
game,
the first to admit I don't like Morphling.
in this game, we're clearly seeing the weakness of that hero, right? It just gets just takes too long to get online.
Game's not over yet.
It's not. It's not. I'm just saying, Slaughter has done a lot of work. You know.
Well, here's why I don't like the hero. Okay, look at this game. He's the highest net worth on his team. He is still a creep. Like, he doesn't do anything.
He's a water creep though.
Yeah, like he's a water creep, but it's not his fault. It's just the hero. Yeah.
Okay, so if he's someone else, if he's not a water creep and he's a different hero, he has what net worth?
like 7,500.
What do you have in sale?
Well, let's say if you're Invoker in this case, right? If you have the similar on farm, like
Yeah, Booker would have huge game impact right now.
Yeah.
But I mean, of course, I realize the heroes functions in different capacities, and that's fine. But maybe they just thought that they could get away with something a little bit greedy because they picked a Slardar, and they already had like Disruptor, Darkseer, and Dazzle who can all kind of fight.
Yeah.
Maybe they thought it was fine. But the way I see it is that hero is a creep.
So what they're doing now is they actually gave the gem to Pile Out Die, and he's using the illusions to look for wards.
damn, this is
Look
what
at
we
this
talked
shit, though.
about, I think yesterday.
Yeah. In the car, wasn't it?
No, it was on the broadcast.
Was it?
It's all right, man. I don't know what day it is either.
Yeah, if you guys are wondering why sometimes our casts are just so tangent-ish, this is how we, like, in the car, we're just like, oh yeah, talk about Dota.
Yeah, we just talked like the same the whole time.
It's like you think that we would practice commentary, but we really don't.
We practice talking.
We talk.
Now, day one, I came here, it's like, all right, Andy, let's...
Yeah,
Let's get it
Lumi
work.
comes in and he's like, "Hey, Andy, when are we gonna practice?" I'm like,
And then he's
"What?"
like, who the fuck is this Irish guy that knows nothing?
I didn't say that.
"Yeah, but
Radiant's
you were
top
thinking it."
tower is under attack.
It's all right, man. I still think the same thing.
Yeah, you guys
So do
are
I.
fucking mind police with that double thing shit going on.
It's fine. You know what else is fine? Killing tier 2 towers because Cloud9 have
Radiant's
pretty much all the map
tower
control
has
right now.
fallen.
Bone 7's dancing about the place.
He's actually on level 9, but he's quite farmed.
Yeah. And it's also like, look at the sentry control being forced down by Team Liquid.
Radiant's
They're not
top
rich.
tower is under attack.
Shelling out
What's
200
the-
Gs.
What is the story with this ward here? What is going on here now?
This, but
See the
This
ward?
ward?
No, the one.
Yeah,
at
that
the-
one.
that one's really good for pushing
No,
tier
no,
2.
the one of the ancients.
Ancients.
It's actually like a duck with huge eyes. Actually, it's 2 ducks.
Wait, are you asking about why
Both.
it looks like that and why it's there?
Yeah, why is it there?
Okay.
first of all?
That one, it's just for seeing middling vision, and it's very hard to de-ward because you don't expect it there. And why is it being a duck?
When the
I
other
don't know.
team has a gem, you don't put a ward in a place that has wide open vision of it because
This
you can
is-
only see it from the high ground, and you can only see it if you walk over that particular area. So in terms of it getting dewarded, it's a very low chance to deward even with a gem.
Yeah. The ninja ward.
Yeah, it's the ninja ward.
Okay, it's dubbed.
I mean, that's just a general rule of thumb. When the other team has a gem, you don't place low ground wards ever.
Well, in potato bracket, there's only two wards.
Two wards, rune wards, and the other rune ward.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And you have a little symbol on the map that actually shows you where to place it in case you're confused.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, it's right there.
What are we like? We're gonna give people like free D wards now at the start of every game, like League of Legends or something.
Oh shit, did I reveal the secret?
Yeah, I think you did.
Oh no.
6.81, man. It's coming.
Dire's middle tower
You,
is under
you actually have to
attack.
buy the runes though. They're 80 euros each.
Unbelievable. I'd say that's pretty viable.
It's definitely
Dire's
viable.
middle
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Lumi's like, when are they gonna stop? When are we gonna talk about Dota?
No, I'm fine talking about not
Radiant's
Dota.
bottom tower is
Well,
under
the thing
attack.
is, it's
wow.
like,
Yeah, where's your
what
cooking
can we
videos?
cover? There's 11 kills in a 21-minute game. Cloud9 have had map control for pretty much the entire game. The landing phase went okay for
Radiant's
Liquid,
bottom
but
tower
then they
has
started losing
fallen.
some heroes. Morphling is a creep until he has 2 items, so he needs to find farm.
There could be a battle here though.
Yeah, we might see a high ground push. I don't actually like this push from Cloud9 simply because Roshan is spawning.
alive.
Yeah, so
Radiant's
I think they should just go
bottom
back
tower
and
is under
abuse their map control and take it. If Cloud9 gets pretty much a big wipe, like an ace, you know what I'm talking about?
Dire's top tower
They could just take Nasher. Or was it Baron? I think it's called Baron.
What is
Nasher.
Baron Nasher? Yeah.
Alright, so in this case, Ewe has 3,500 gold. What the?
Did they at least force a glyph there?
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe they wanted to force the glyph, go Roshan, then come in with no glyph and an
Oh.
Aegis.
Boom, baby.
That's some forward thinking.
Yeah. It's good though, because if you think that the other team is really scared and won't commit unless you're in like a really bad spot, then you
Radiant's
can at least
bottom
force the
tower
glyph,
is
because if
under
you don't glyph the
attack.
tier 3, you can't glyph a naked Rax, right?
Yeah.
Like it's really hard to defend that position. So if you use that mentality and then just go for Roche after the fact when they don't have glyph because they had to use it, it's not going to take them 5 minutes to kill Roche. They'll be back at the base in like a minute and a half max.
Yeah, they probably have to push out top a little bit, but aside from that, yeah, they are going to be coming back soon. AEI going to be going for Hex, or maybe Shiva.
Shivas, yeah. If you're going Hex, usually you get the ultimate up first, don't you? That's the game plan.
He's a baller. He get whatever he wants.
It depends. I mean, people would argue that buying the most expensive item first is the best because that way you don't have to pool money,
Yeah.
you know? And I mean, Ultimate Orb does give you the most bang for its buck, right? If
That's what I'm all
into
about,
a
the
hex.
bang for buck,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with buying the item in terms of the stat efficiency and the cost, but just having the gold for the Mystic Staff
It's
straight
kinda
up
rare,
is
right?
nice. Yeah, you just want to be like, yep, I'm going to buy this.
Well, they have Bone 7 up top here, and Cloud9's getting some pretty dangerously close to the enemy team. Maybe they're going to try to do the flank wrap around. No, Cloud9 Envy's going to go for it. Is he going to go Eclipse? He eats
He's going to feed.
Oh, he has
so
Aegis.
Okay, they are so scared. Holy cow. Can't believe they didn't just go on that. Oh,
Song. Here we go.
Black hole, is it coming?
No?
he's not even
All right.
close.
Song dance back and forth and run.
All right, well. I really thought they were going to push.
Yeah?
Like, why would you not push if you just made them glyph?
I think they were planning to, but that was.
I mean, to be fair, delaying the game doesn't necessarily hurt them that much. Sure, they are playing against a dual core lineup when they really only have one, but they have Enigma.
And the secret core Naga.
That Enigma is like super farmed.
So I have Swedish commentary in my ear.
Yeah?
It's not great.
Oh, you can hear them.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It sounds really good. And when they get really excited and we're not excited, I'm like, hold on, what are they seeing?
No, I think it's just like maybe they're like less cynical than we are.
Maybe.
Cynical. Nobody's cynical here.
Are you kidding me? What? We're like all cynics.
I'm like, all we do is praise the players. Everybody playing well. I mean,
Maybe on camera.
Whoa.
our substitute here for Team
Demon
Liquid
is-
is just stepping up right now.
What did you say about Demon?
I think he's stepping up.
I think this guy's kind of like
You're two-faced.
he is, man. You're fickle. You're a flip-flopper.
Fucking flip-flops.
You got to stick to your
I
guns,
hate
man.
them because they always fucking screw up my toes.
Yeah. What do they call them? Like the sandals that like go in between your toes instead of over them?
Yeah, I hate
Oh, it's the worst.
Especially
man.
when-
you guys gotta go to California beaches.
I would last 10 seconds in the heat and I'd literally melt.
Yeah. I think you turn a tomato, right?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a tomato kind of guy. I use factor 50 and it doesn't do anything.
You know what's weird is I actually like, obviously I get sunburned, but I actually tan, which is weird.
Actually, saying that, I was in France for a month once, and I gradually over the I sneak out in the sun for like 10 seconds and sneak back in for like a month, and then eventually I actually got a tan. I was like, holy shit!
The 10-second method, coined by Shane. All right, here comes what could potentially be another push. It's going to be up soon though.
I mean, they do have the glyphs soon.
Cloud9
but
have used quite a bit of time.
yeah, I like
so.
the fact that AI actually went for Shivas. It's just item gets online much quicker in comparison. And they're going to go right now, and there's just absolutely no defense. We have Wei-Chu just coming back very slowly. Glyph was on TP, or sorry, TP was on CD for him.
Yeah. So they still don't have glyph. It's about another minute or so before it's back up, and this looks to be almost an uncontested Rax for Cloud9. I mean, really, what can they do? It's really hard to jump in. He does go in for one stomp,
Pushing back.
but doesn't really matter.
Nope.
Not going to be used, and free Rax. Yeah, total
Radiant's
beans.
bottom barracks has
I mean, they'll just roll down mid to do the same thing.
Man, Owie, what a farmer, man. Like, can you even kill him? Like, can you actually kill him?
Probably, if they have all five.
If the
focusing.
weave is like max stacked and you get amped, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, the weave has been going on, and yeah, he just jumped from 6 seconds, or 6 armor to 26 or something. They're paying him out. They're like, oh, he's farm, guys.
My question is, what does Liquid plan to do? Like, you just gave up a Rax for free. Are you hoping that the Aegis fades before the next push? Because I really don't think that's going to happen. Maybe you want to try to defend with Glyph, but the last time they glyphed, they didn't really defend either. So
They need a 5-man vacuum into a disruptor static storm.
would that even win them the fight? Like, if we're being totally honest, would they win that fight?
I mean, it will repel and save the racks.
Doesn't Luna
They
just
prob-
BKB and kill your whole team?
Radiant's
I don't know, man. TC's going to go ham.
They got an illusion.
An illusion, yeah. What a bait. Baited the stomp. Worth it.
That weave is running out, so the next wave.
What is that ward, by the way? Maybe they thought they were going to kill that tower.
I think so.
Yeah, they just thought they were going to push the tier 3, and they said, yeah, we'll just place it here. Why not?
Well, they wasted 2 auto attacks in most.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, that was the plan.
What a play. They got a wolf creep up here, too, man.
I mean, Envy.
That value.
They're gonna go for AEI. I don't know, man. He's tanky as hell. Meanwhile, the initiation is gonna come on Demon. Demon just get popped. Envy threatening that Eclipse.
Okay, TC.
BKB TP. Now he could have black holed that one. He's like,
I
nah.
would have black holed that,
Yeah.
honestly. Like, yep, just kill TC. All right, there you go, GG.
Radiant's
Alright
middle
then.
barracks
Well, that was
are
a
under
good
attack.
game.
What?
Radiant's
What a
middle
game.
barracks has fallen.
Great game.
Fucking amazing.
So there were 12 kills in a 27-minute game. I can't really fault Cloud9 though, because they didn't really have to put anything at risk, you know?
Yeah.
Like they were just always ahead at pretty much every single phase. Just like the first game they played together today. I don't know, it seems like Liquid used to have Cloud9's number, but it doesn't really seem to be the same anymore.
Maybe the guy that had Cloud9's number.
Maybe they
was
need
not
a little
there.
bit of fluff in their team,
Yeah.
you know?
There you
Maybe
go.
they're all business now, maybe they need a little fluff.
Or they just changed phone.
Maybe. You know what's really funny is normally we would make like some kind of transition back into the studio, but the problem is 2 people are AFK.
One of them is playing a game.
You're AFK, man.
I'm not AFK.
You're actually AFK.
I'm not AFK. I'm AFS. Away from studio, which is
Yeah, that's
not
true.
the same.
Well, you have a pad.
It's kind of the same.
AFP? That's kind of weird.
It's fine. So, Liquid, they come out of the day 1-2. They won 1 against the bye round, and then they lost twice against Cloud9.
Damn.
Not ideal.
We upset
Not
a
ideal.
lot of pro gamers, I think, on this show, Andy, because
Do we?
of that kind of attitude.
That's fine.
I think he just like motivates and it's empowerment.
I mean, you can see the difference. Like, Shane believed in Misery, and then he believed in himself, and then his team believed in him, and his parents believed in him, and then they won games. Team
Yeah.
Dog, what are you doing, eh?
This is what you get, man. That's what you signed the contract for.
Ah, the Danish, that'd be fine.
tough skin.
Anyways,
It wasn't really a fast-paced game.
no, it wasn't. It wasn't a particularly thrilling game, but hey, I mean, a W is a W is a W, right?
Yeah, I think playing such a greedy mid, like, what could Quake do that whole game?
You really hate Morphling
I
me.
really, really hate Morphling. Like, I hate it.
The hero or just
No, the hero. The hero. Like, I think he's so useless. Like, he doesn't... I don't see why people pick him. I mean, I've seen him work, like, obviously. But I'm just saying, like, in that position, I think that most of the time you could substitute another hero, and it would either do more or just as much.
Who would you pick in that case then? In that
What,
game?
just for any mid that actually has an impact?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, just... if wasn't Boker banned that game?
It was.
Yeah, okay.
it was.
So Boker was banned. You could have picked, like, TA, unless that was banned too, which I don't know if it was.
I mean, the other side of the coin is something you said in the game is if you pick the rest of the team, if they did a lot more, then you could get away with the hero that maybe don't do much now and then come in a little bit later. But I don't think Slaughter was enough for
They
that.
put a good bit of pressure on the top lane with the Darkseer. I thought, like, Luna had really bad farm for ages.
But then he got a tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden...
Yeah, they like...
Superman, how he came out with like a mech.
They kind of semi-punished the greed, but they only punished one of the heroes. And then Aoi has First Blood, right, when they got the kill top. And they killed the tier 1 anyway because they have Luna Enigma. That offlane tower is dead.
Right.
Like, you're not going to ever save it. And then it's like, okay, well, they're getting map control. We got a Morphling mid. Slardar doesn't really push anything. Okay, we lost.
I think when they rotated Slardar as well, and he didn't get anything, that was kind of like... Oh.
Well,
Yeah, like when he
sprinted,
teleported.
like, I'm going. I know.
He teleported before he got his blink,
Yeah.
right? Like he had like 1900 gold, and he teleported top, and he just ran, and then he was like,
Oh,
crap,
Eclipse.
can't kill anyone. And he was like, well, now I don't have a blink.
Yeah.
Hard games.
Tough choices.
Yeah.
But yeah, Liquid, I mean, they have a standing. They still haven't decided who the last fifth member. Jesus, English is hard. Fifth member is going to be. Growing pains. I mean, let's hope this is just a stage and they will get better soon.
But it did kind of hurt them today, but I think the 2 losses versus Cloud9 kind of expected. So they got the win that they most likely wanted. If they can improve, we'll have to see. But we can check exactly where they are after today's matches. And we can see Cloud9, firstly, let's go to them. They are at the top. 7-1, 8 games played, only 4 remaining. Like, that is a pretty damn good record. Like, even Empire are going to have a tough time to beat that. And Empire, I believe, lost to Cloud9. That's their only loss.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then we have, as we mentioned, playing today as well, Meet Your Makers, 0 and 9, the Wooden Spoon Award. Do you ever heard of that? Spoon
Yeah, I
Award?
heard that.
Okay. So I don't know if it's just an English thing.
No.
And then, Team Liquid need a little bit more. But today didn't go unexpected, but a little bit disappointing, I'm sure, for them.
They will have chances to do better, but not today. They were just 1 and 2. We said at the beginning they needed 3 and 0 just to be in a good position.
Yeah.
2 and 1 would have been a success. 1 and 2, well, at least you got something.
Better
true.
than going home empty-handed.
So a lot of people have asked for a Sing Sing interview, and we're really happy to say that we won't be doing it. And
Slammed.
But if you actually want to see Sing Sing, he just tweeted moments ago that he's going to start streaming in 20 minutes.
Wow.
So Sing Sing's going to be streaming tonight. There's probably maybe 10, 20,000 of you watching, somewhere around that. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
you'll probably go there. And
Yeah, you should go there and say hi to Sing.
I'm speculating on 35,000 people watching Sing Sing tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he hasn't streamed in so long.
He's like a
There's
mythological creature
Yeah,
now.
like now
people-
everyone wants to watch.
There was
it.
like a Reddit post on him not streaming.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, I walk the streets alone. I wish for the Sing Sing to return or something weird like cryptic like that, right?
I really enjoy his stream. I know some people who don't like his
That's
humor
okay.
as much, but
I
I
watch
just like
it,
his
yeah.
plays.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty funny. But,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we will have it stream in 20 minutes from now.
Yeah. But until then,
Until then, we do have something else.
yes.
Someone else.
Yes, I think we've got an interview with Eternal Envy. I'm not sure if he's ready.
Oh
Is it
God.
Eternal Envy?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
Can it just be like a one-on-one, like 2020 style with Lumi?
Now
Lumi
it might
and
be Eternal Envy. I think they're
Sama?
on Cloud9 shorting us, but I think it's in the contract. One of them has to do it. Someone has to come and talk to us because we.
Maybe they'll bring like Charlie, their
Charlie,
manager,
yeah.
do some interviews instead.
I met the Cloud9 management actually at the free to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jack was there.
Yeah.
He used to work, I believe, over at Curse before.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's working on Cloud9. So-
Jack Etienne. Is
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Oh, you know him as well?
Hey, how to do my homework.
How'd you know him?
Dang.
I have my webs all around the world.
You know what he also does?
your webs?
Yes. My little spiders as well.
What?
That's so
But I'm-
creepy.
That makes no sense as well.
What?
Why do spiders give you information? It doesn't.
Did
Do they use like hand signals?
It would be
Speak
better if you
spider?
were like,
The spiders are out there getting the information, and then the webs are there, and the spiders know Morse
Right.
code. and
They
go,
just like ding ding.
Ding,
Did
ding,
you watch
Morse
like the
code.
Spider-Man movie, Amazing Spider-Man, where he just like does all the thing with the waves to wait for the alligator, and the alligator comes and he just like destroys Spider-Man anyways. Nice plan, but didn't execute.
All right. Okay.
So,
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, my weakness are alligators. But yeah, I mean,
Is there a new? Sorry, I was
they're
thinking
making
of-
a new
I
one.
heard that.
They're
Yeah.
making a new one.
Speaking of superheroes,
Speaking of amazing superheroes,
we got Envy.
hey MB,
Sup?
how's it going, man?
I don't know. We just won some matches.
Yeah,
Pretty good. We
congratulations.
won against Empire. That was good.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations. You beat Liquid twice today, which, to be honest, doesn't come as a surprise to many people since Cloud9 has been playing really, really well. So now, and well, Liquid with the roster changes, they're not 100% doing well. But yeah, how did you feel about these matches? Were like easy from your perspective, or did you actually struggle at some point during them?
They were both pretty easy, I think. It was really like the first game I was playing really bad. In the second game, I was lagging quite hard, but it didn't matter because our draft was really good. And once you get ahead over our draft, we can just A-click the base and they can't do anything.
Right. I heard you had some problems with your connection to USCs yesterday. Cyberman was telling me something about it. Were you able to solve that, or did you actually play with 400 ping?
I actually had my regular ping today, but I had packet loss the second game. The first game I was okay.
Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna leave it to you guys if you want to start
This guy,
asking
man.
something. I know Lumi is your number one fan here, so
He
he
is.
probably has a few questions for you, MB. Go away. No, go away. Go ahead.
I don't have any.
Do you have any questions? Okay, I have one
I have
question.
one, but I want to close.
Okay,
the
you
one
can
Okay,
question.
okay, that's mine first, okay? Why do people pick Morphling? Sell it to me, because I hate the
Why do
hero.
people pick Morphling?
Yeah.
Well, he's really, really good in pubs. So.
Okay, but like against your team, right? Like, did you guys pick Enigma fourth or last? I can't remember.
Fourth.
So you fourth picked, which means that
Morphling came later.
Morphling came after your Enigma.
Yes.
Do you have like any reason why they would do that? Because I really just feel like the hero was terrible against your lineup.
I don't think there was any. Like, I remember going into the pick phase at the fifth pick. We were talking about what to ban, and we were like, nothing's good.
Yeah.
Like, they have nothing. Like, we were actually worried about like a Vengeful Spirit, so we banned that instead. We thought they were gonna cheese us with some sort of like hardcore pressure lineup, but instead they picked a Kyrian, and I thought they're just fucked.
You were just like, we won, like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Morphling's a really good hero though.
Yeah, in some
there's no doubt.
circumstances, right, but in that situation, not so much.
No.
Yeah, okay.
We had the mana burn here and we had silence. And
Yeah, that's
just-
what I was like too. I was like, you guys have a Nyx and you're gonna push. What are they gonna do?
Yeah. I actually have a question for you. It actually doesn't have to do with one of your matches, but another match I was playing today, which was Liquid versus MYM. MYM decided to go for Drow, and he went for Mask of Madness, Blink Dagger. I don't know if you watched that game.
I watched it at the beginning and then I gave up. And then I watched the end. Yeah, but I watched enough, I think.
Do you think? I mean, you obviously like that build and you've used it several times. What are the strengths of this build? Like, why would you go for that?
I think
Yeah.
that game, I think his item choices were fine because there wasn't any, like, BKB would have been nice too, but he was going to lose the game anyway. I don't feel like any item choice would have saved him from the game. So I think Blink Dagger was fine, like Blink into Rapier. I actually thought they were just screwed. But the item build is good because you can split push really well. And you don't really need any damage to farm. You farm really fast with the mom already. You already have enough damage. You can snipe people with the blink. And also, when people catch you once, you're usually dead already. Like, it doesn't matter how they catch you. You're just screwed. So, might as well get a blink dagger where, like, it's better for mobility.
That's great. And you also did that with Klinks as well. I think it was the similar reasoning.
It's completely different reasoning.
Okay, go ahead. I'd like to hear
for
that.
Klinks, like, it's well, if they catch you when you don't have your ultimate, then blink is good for escaping. Like, I try to find them in their jungle, and if it's too dangerous, I blink out. If it's not too dangerous, I blink in and kill them. But with Klinks is kind of the opposite in team fights, where you just blink in. Like, you blink into all 5 of them because you're super, super tanky with your ultimate, and you have BKB and you have really high armor.
Okay, that's great. But yeah, James, do you have something, or we lead to
Well,
the-
actually, someone from production wants to know why Sing Sing doesn't want to do interviews. Like, what is it with your teammates, Envy? Why is
I
Sing
don't know,
Sing a
dude.
dodger?
Well, first of all, Pi was the dodger, right?
Yeah, he dodged
he
second.
dodged hard.
Yeah, and then Sing was like, "Oh, get a webcam or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, I don't have a webcam. I'm not doing it either, guys." And then Pi was like, "I'm not doing it either, guys." And then fucking no one did it. And then Pi's like, "Please, Envy, please, just do it for me. Do it for me." And I was like, all right. Yeah, but Sing Sing's gonna stream soon in like 10 minutes.
We're gonna watch
first
that.
time in 10 years.
Yeah, once
first
every
time.
10 years. All right, Lumi, I think Lumi's got a question for
All
you
right,
as
this
well.
this is a very important question, Jackie. Okay, so I've caught rumors that after TI, when you guys win TI4, that there's going to be a trip to Japan. You know,
This is true.
your town to preach to
And you
the
will be going to it.
other mere mortals. And there's this rumor that there's going to be a documentary, so that the fans that can't go could follow your preaching,
Adventures.
your adventure. So I'm just wondering if you're okay with that, and we could start a Kickstarter to start getting some fun and get a real life documentary. If you're okay with that.
No, fuck, dude. I'm gonna just enjoy my trip.
Look, guys, I try to make it work.
Okay,
but
Okay, follow-up question. How much would you charge me for the rights to write a manga of your adventures? And then maybe go to TV, anime, or something like that.
He wants to buy you his intellectual property.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he wants.
I wouldn't ask you. I wouldn't let you do it even if you give me $1 million, man.
Holy.
Well,
What a guy.
Wow.
he's not a
Never
sellout.
sell his soul,
He's
man.
not a sellout, man.
Never.
That's good. That's good. Thank you very much for being with us. And
Yeah, and if you want to, you're more than welcome to thank your sponsors before you leave.
Thanks to Crunchyroll, HyperX,
Well, set
Alienware,
out.
and Logitech, and my viewers. The Furthest Noob, Torn Chieftain, Spirits, and Ru'en, and a lot of the other moderators. And thanks to my team. And fuck you, man. Not a sell. That's it. I'm gonna go, guys.
so